Oh, Football Manager. One game can put your emotions into a blender and give you a concoction of a drink. Before we dive in and dissect this film, let's talk about the game itself. Football Manager is what the title implies. You run a football, soccer club either from a popular and well-known leagues to the ones that you even know that even existed or even the thought the game developers would add in the game's databank. The history of this game is as followed. Before Football Manager became the official title, it was called Championship Manager, which came out in 1993, and it was a text-based game, so you had to use your imagination. Afterwards, in 2004, the game moved to a well-known publisher called Sega, and that's basically it. From the minds of two brothers, the game updated from graphics to the research team, because before they had to use fake name for the players, but as of now, they have numerous scouts to check each team out and to add or update the databank. And this game's scout system is no laughing matter. Most of them interact with players, coaches, and even owners of said clubs to have more information to add to the databank. Now that you have the key points of this game, let's dive into the film itself. The documentary is basically the beginnings of this game. The creators telling their hardships starting up this idea by sending numerous letters to big publisher companies like EA to persuade them to give them a shot. But in the end, it didn't work well, and both brothers decided to take their actions to themselves and create a game with no big publisher to back them up. Once they released the final copies to the stores, the masses received this game with open arms and gaining fans from regular people to well-known figures in the sport itself. And once again, I'm sorry if I butchered these names. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, former Cardiff City manager. Italy international Demetrio Albertini, former Rangers manager. Sorry, Celtic fans, don't beat me up. Eric McClarish, and most of all, Will motherfucking Hughes of Derby County. Yes, I support Derby County, so what? The film not only goes in depth with the history but connects with the fans as well. The fans of this game talk about how their emotion goes overboard when they lead their club all the way to the Champions Final or a League Cup Final. While some do keep their cool, others goes way overboard and have their suit pressed, shoe shines, and scarves wrapped around their neck looking at the computer screen following animated players passing the ball around. There was an incident when one of the fans of Football Manager was celebrating a bit too much, and all of a sudden the police came to his residence fearing that the person was being robbed or in danger. But he had to be knocked back to reality, and he explained he was only playing a computer game and there was no threat at all. The other incident happened when one of the fans of said game lit his trash can on fire and threw it out the windows to get the feeling of playing the match in Istanbul, Turkey. Even though I couldn't find no news report on it, I'm still 50-50 whether or not it's bullshit or not. Not only did this game influenced players to do crazy things like Tony Jameson, who actually did an equation on how much time he wasted playing Football Manager on his comedy skits, but the game also helped a club that resurrected and needed an extra oomph, and that club is AFC Wimbledon. And those who aren't familiar with this club, here's a quick history. Before being called AFC Wimbledon, they were called Wimbledon FC. And like any new club, they had to start from the non-conference side and work their way up to the first division. And then in 1986, they made their first appearance in the first division and stayed there till 2000 when they got relegated back to the second division. Then the story goes a little bit sour because the chairman of Wimbledon FC wanted to relocate the team to a new city, which is kind of frowned upon in FA, but they found a loophole, and Wimbs FC disbanded in 2001, and MK Dons were the new club being born, while Wimbledon FC died with their history in the bin. With pissed off fans, they created a new club that we know today, and oh boy, when MK Dons and AFC Wimbledon play each other, it's a fear match despite being unpopular and not interested due to the fact that these teams are in the third division and no one doesn't pay attention to third division football, but it's still one of those new and upcoming rivals that it's bound to have an impact sooner or later. So yeah, that's football for today. So now more to the film. With the Sports Interactive developers of FM sponsoring this team, the players of AFC helped them with the 3D models for the game, like movement, kicking a ball, or running. Overall, this documentary is appealing to the people who play this game. And for others who never heard about this computerized game or curious about it, first off, don't watch this film. Play the game for like around 2 or 3 hours, and if you're hooked, play it. And if 6 or 8 hours pass and you're still hooked, play it. And once you kind of feel the emotions of the risk and reward, then watch this film, because most of these fans of this game are kind of taking this overboard, like I said before. But like I said, play it, then watch it. Sure, it's a one-sided topic, but it doesn't feel like a big advertisement. Now, they could have made it into one and told the people who were getting interviewed to say, yeah, make sure to buy this game next year or else. Despite having famous people or the creators itself, the film was well shot and edited, so it doesn't feel like a fan did it. And the passion that these people have for this game is like any other game with their fandoms, like cosplaying their famous characters or having their famous characters as their avatar for their profiles, or using their game as a standpoint in an internet argument. In the end, if you can manage the high energy and crazy action that these fans have expressed in this film, then go ahead, watch it. If you're a fan of football and want to add this documentary into your library, go ahead and do it. If you're like me and you want to stop this video right now and play, go ahead. Because the more I talk about this game, I want to stop the sentence and
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
oh fuck, I forgot I was doing this review. So yeah, check it out. If not, I don't give a fuck. If you do, then great. Leave comments and shit. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go back playing this game. See ya. Oh yeah. Also, until next time we meet again.